Right. You join me in my garden. I'm tending to my garden, as Voltaire said to do. Yeah, incidentally, see those Reiki ladies that are channeling the energy and they talk in that really calm voice, with the undercurrent of, using their sexuality to pull you in and tickling the the shaker thing with the things on the end of it, like she's tickling your balls, fucking dirty bitches, a lot of them, channeling the end. This is no different, isn't it? Me going, I could do that. Obviously, it's not going to be the same. Activating your third eye. We're starting. We're gonna clear all the energy from all that bollocks, right? But what I'd just like to say is, right, yesterday I was talking about post-race analysis, right? And, well, I'll give you the highlights. I'll give you the fucking highlights, right? I'll give you the fucking highlights. If you got the fucking attention span for this, well, you try. If you haven't, well, you got to question yourself, because compare that with me boiling down something. Me boiling down 3 days hard racing. So it's like 6-7 hours of hard racing, and you can't even be bothered to watch a fucking 5-minute video. Fuck's sake, I'm fucking giving you this beautiful analysis, fucking in the shape of my life. And he's not even fucking, I'm only joking. What I'd just like to say is, right, I'll give you the highlights, right? You ready? Drum roll. You zoom into the hose. All that fucking energy, all that fucking energy. That's what I'm doing today, just summoning all the energy. A lot of it's mental, it's just and I'm mental. So it's not going to be difficult, is it? I boil it down for you, right? Yesterday I was doing a bit of analysis, right, and comparing my pace with the first place Masters male, right? My age category, right? So let's just break that down. He averaged 19.6 miles an hour for only 30 miles. I averaged 17.5, right? You ready for this, right? Drum roll. Are you fucking ready for this? What I'm about to say? Get ready for this. You already know this, anybody that actually watched this, right? I averaged last year, or was it the year before last, right? I averaged 20 miles an hour for, you ready? 200 miles, right? So I averaged 20 miles an hour solo for 200 miles, right? So if I was to get up to where the first Masters male is, I've just got to average 20 miles an hour for 30 miles. I'll repeat that. I averaged 20 miles an hour for 200 miles. 200 on the road. So, there on the race, I was averaging 17.5, right? So why, Dave, can't I go faster on the off-road, right? Because I don't have the skill for descending. But that's going to change. It is changing, because all I've got to do is no touch the brakes, basically, is what I'm trying to say. That's quite exciting, don't you think? As Sting said before, when he was getting on a bit, he's going, I can do things with my body that I couldn't do when I was 17, which is really quite exciting. Well, I'm training all the fucking time, so I know where I am, I know where the fitness is. So, National Gravel 16th, I'm going to go around the Gralic route, which is that race, the first race I did back in May, right, that got me on this whole fucking gravel journey, right? So basically, that's quite exciting, don't you think? I'll just say it again. I'll say it again. I can average, last weekend, I averaged 20.2 miles an hour for 128 miles, and that was taking the loads of hills. So this isn't just fanning around in a group, this is solo, nobody to draft behind. Me doing it all solo, going up the hills, cranking up some tough wee hills, and still managing in a headwind back home, I hasten to add, faster than 20.2 mile an hour. So, can I average? This is the question. ... You know, keep the fucking story going. You know, build the tension for the next one. For the, you know what I mean. We've only got, yeah. Can I average 20 mile? Can I take that speed, 20 mile an hour, and average it over only like about 40 miles, 40, 50 miles, or whatever the distance is for the national? I haven't checked, right? You know what I mean? It's like, it's really quite exciting. Because obviously, you know, the longer you go, you can't do a great average speed. Your average speed comes down. So I'll just say it again, 20 miles an hour for 120. This isn't me talking about the past. This is a week ago. Last weekend I averaged, I'll say this fucking 100 times today just to get myself going. I averaged 20.2 miles an hour for 128 miles. So as I say, it's just the confidence on the loose gravel. It's just, I mean, some of these wee kids, there was a wee kid doing it. He was probably only about 13, 14. He was doing it with his dad, and I'm going, he's probably got more confidence than I do, and because he's probably been riding BMX around the trails. And trails has never really been my thing, but like my brother was saying, didn't think of yourself as, oh, that's no me, oh, that's no me, oh, that's no really my thing. You got to see yourself as, well, I can fly down fucking corners on the tarmac at 40 odd miles an hour, no problem. So all I've got to do is, you know, once you got the grip, the elbow pads are in the post. Got some cheap elbow pads on eBay. So that's all I've got to do is get round Heath Hall, start pushing the limit on these corners. I've pushed the pain, I've pushed the pain cave's bigger. I've pushed the boundaries of that. It's a bigger cave than it was before. So I didn't see what I've got to do. The same thing with the tires, push the limits of the tires and the grip, and then I can fly down the fucking descents and not be impeded by an A fucker. Yeah.